here's the plan to do this. We're just going to get a 1/4 cup of chia seeds, pop them in here, and then add maybe a little bit less than a cup of water, like so. Kaboom. A little bit less. And then we're going to let that sit for a little bit. And essentially they're going to turn into a little bit mushy stuff. We're going to wait and we're going to let that sit for a bit. Oops. Okay, here's the deal. We're just going to put a cup of these oats, which happen to be, if you look carefully, gluten-free oats. Okay, so 1 cup. Kaboom. And then, what do? We put a cup of this. Okay, so this is gluten-free flour, and essentially 1 cup. So, very easy. 1 cup, 1 cup. Kaboom. I want to make sure I get this in there. So that looks pretty close to a cup. Okay, dump that in there. And I'm going to just put an extra 1/2 cup in here for later. And this 1/2 cup is going to be not precisely measured. Okay? So then, once again, this probably can be replaced with a lot of things. And so there we have some dry stuff. More importantly, I'm going to put a teaspoon, carefully measured, not really, on top, and as well a pinch of salt. And so I'm just going to pop a little bit of salt in there, not crazy amounts, but just for a little more than that. A pinch. It should be pretty, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, who knows. And then I'm just going to mix that up quickly. See that? Nothing too exciting there. And then I'm going to need, a cup of water. So that's 2 cups of dry stuff, essentially, versus 1 cup of warm water. And so I will get some water here, 1 cup. So the ratio is 2 to 1. Here goes. And then I'm going to quickly stir that together. So it's kind of pasty. Just a little bit like porridge, I guess. And then that thing I did earlier with the chia seeds that have been sort of sitting around, if you notice, they're kind of goopy now. So I'm just going to add that to the mix. And you could probably do that a little bit earlier than I did, but whatever. And so now that's going to be a big, nasty, goopy thing, but I'm going to mix it in together. Make sure I save as many of these seeds as I can. Okay, whatever. And mix that in together. So it might take a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease to get that. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's pretty decent. So it'll be pretty liquidy, and I'm just going to now take that, maybe get this spoon here, save as much as I can, and essentially I'm just going to put a plate over that, and you will see this start in the morning. So about 6-8 hours later, you will have that. But first I have to, I'm just going to cover that. And, because I need that fork later, is it going to fit? Maybe I'll put a spoon in there instead. Take that spoon and just stick that in there for later. Cover that. And so I'm going to wait for that for tomorrow morning. Okay, there you go. Cheers. Okay, so let's see how we did. So if we look at this, here's that thing, and kaboom. So you can see it's changed a bunch. And let me just... So what we want to do is we want to put this on this board here. Okay, so let's just see what we can do. Okay, not bad. Alrighty, so here you want to be pretty liberal with the extra flour here, and this is still the 1-to-1 crazy stuff. And I'm going to use this knife here, but if you happen to have one of those things, you really just need a flat thingy, and there's a specialized tool you can get, but I just use it because I have it. So it's pretty wide and straight. So then you just sort of lift this thing up and pop it down, and whenever you see sort of a place that's liquid, just add some more flour. And when you get this thing sort of circular, this is a lot, so I'm going to cut it in half. Okay. We'll leave half for later. This half is actually a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is divide this one into 6. Like this. Now I'm going to make a big pool here of sort of a lot more. I'll just place it here. And each one of these, I'm going to start turning these into little buns. Okay, 6 of these. And then this guy, I'm gonna actually, I'm going to put these on the tray right away. So I just take these guys here, put them on the sides. Maybe so way to the edge. So, okay. And these last ones here, I'm just gonna once it's a nice little circle again, this time I'm gonna cut into 4. So these will make slightly bigger guys. Like that. Might as well get rid of the rest of this here. So the more you can make sure that they're not going to sort of get too liquidy. Boom. The better off you're going to be. So they're going to stick less. So that's the sort of pattern I like to do. 3, 4, 3, and the big ones in the middle. Okay, so we're done. So now it's stick the oven on, and we'll see how it plays out. Okay. Okay, so we're back, and this is, what is it? 25 minutes at 450 degrees, which is quite a bit. Here's what we end up with. And so you should probably just put each one of these on a little bit of a mat here to hot. And ta-da! There is 10 little guys to hopefully give you a non-gluten-free warm experience. So it's actually nice to have them a little bit smaller, some of them, so that you can choose which bun you want to eat at which time. So hopefully these things have turned out. I've actually never had one of these, so enjoy.